when we are conversing with a client and we notice that we are finding the conversation directing towards resolving a problem, helping them out with a problem, offering some perspective, whatever it might be, we can tend to almost get lost in the conversation, wanting to put all of our own life experiences, all our skills or resources that we have in our lives, our own personal lives, to effectively help them unravel whatever mess that they may be in. And I don't want to disclude that as valuable, as valuable advice that you're giving or anything like that. But in order to heighten, maximize, optimize that opportunity that they are presenting to you with opening up their problem, opening up their emotions to you, if you are able to decipher the conversation and filter between what is valuable information and what isn't valuable information, you're going to be able to track down a path within that conversation to find what really is the problem. Because as I've mentioned many times before, and you may have heard of before, what they present as the problem is never actually the problem. It's actually just a symptom. And too many coaches tend to mess around, spend a lot of time and energy coaching the symptom, whereas there's a much faster and more effective method to get a result for the client and for you by not only helping out with the symptom, but even more powerfully resolving the deeper issue of the actual problem. Now, what I want to go with this conversation is being able to read the unconscious moments that are presented to you. Because when you are able to read those unconscious moments, it's effectively confirmation that the client is listening, absorbing, taking on any advice or suggestions that you might be giving them. Otherwise, you're just talking to deaf ears. And who wants to do that, right? You want your clients to be absorbing as much information that you can give them as possible. And so when you are able to identify these unconscious responses, then you're like, yep, cool, I can keep talking. They are loving this. They are absorbing it. They are a sponge, and they are going to walk out of here in a new way, a new person, a new way of thinking, and be able to take on all the suggestions and life experience that you have to share with them on board to the most optimal capacity. Versus them walking away and you going, I hope they took some of that in. Geez, I hope they took some of that in. And whatever else, other expectations, pressures, hopes that you may have or be experiencing at that time. So in the up-and-coming advanced conversational hypnosis training coming up, I'm going to talk you through exactly how to identify these unconscious responses, how to utilize them, how to maximize them to best help you specifically with your role as a health and wellbeing coach. Click on the link attached to this video to find out more information. If you have any questions or queries, feel free to reach out and connect.